So Arsenal 2, Nottingham Forest 1. We started our new campaign with a hard-fought victory in the end. Harder than it probably should have been. A lot of tinkering, a lot of weird decisions in terms of personnel on the pitch, substitutions, etc. But we did get the job done. We are going to go through player ratings. If you don't like the ratings, cry. We don't care. Just leave yours in the comments. Make sure you sub to Jez's channel, Arsenal History and More. Check out all the fan cams and make sure you are subbed to me as well. Stick a like on the video. And Jez, anyone who's not seen your fan cam, give us your little breakdown of how you see today go, mate.
Well, it was lackadaisical, lack of intensity, and I just do not understand the lineup, the starting lineup. Weird. Why would you do that? Arteta tinkering again, and this just says to me, Lee, he doesn't know his starting 11, which I have to be honest, that's what pre-season's for. But he hasn't learned, Lee. He still likes to mess about, and it's going to cost us.
I agree. Let's get straight into it. The goalkeeper, Aaron Ramsdale. Obviously, David Raya has been signed, done his medical, sat in the ground today. What did you make of him?
Well, some decent saves he made, but he also has this bozo gene at times where I'm thinking, why are you doing this? What are you doing, man? You know, oh, come on. You know, Jesus. I hope this league, having signed David Raya, kicks him on a little bit and makes him think, actually, I've got somebody behind me watching my position, because I'm going to give him a 7. And his ball distribution today, I thought, was bang on. But you've got to stop this silliness at times, Ramsdale. It's going to cost you, it's going to cost us, and it's going to cost a victory. Sorry.
Maybe that's why he was a bit iffy at times today, because the pressure, a little bit like, oh, I have to perform now. We've signed another goalkeeper. Like pressure burst pipes, man. Let's go to Thomas Partey playing right back today.
Well, I mean, what is that going on there, man? Thomas Partey, in my book, my opinion, our best midfielder, and you stick him at right back. No, not for me. Didn't perform in that position. You could see him drifted into the midfield. I like Thomas Partey. I think he's a class player. But I'm sorry today, mate. I will give you a 6. And the only reason I'm saying that, Lee, it's not his fault. It's Arteta that put him in that position, and it doesn't suit him. He's a natural midfielder. He's not a right back.
Let's go to the other side. Jurgen Timber, making his Premier League debut today. Went off injured in the end. Yeah. Got booked as well for that tackle that got him injured. What did you make of him?
I think he's class. I just hope it's not a serious knee injury. He's being assessed tomorrow. Apparently, he's going for a scan, I think, tomorrow. Let's just hope it's nothing serious, because I think I rate this guy. Absolutely rate him. And I thought he was class today. Unfortunately, he went off. I would have given him a higher score, but I'm going to give him a 7.
Benjamin White booked playing right centre-back today. After we've seen him at right back last season, he was at centre-back today. What did you make of him?
I don't like him being there right centre-back at all. We know in his first season, he's not a natural centre-back. He had a great season last year at right back. So play him at right back. It's simple, man. Don't overcomplicate the game. You know, it's an easy game to play. He did all right. He got caught out a few times, so I'll give him an average 6.
William Saliba was at fault for the chance that they had at 0-0 that Johnson ballooned into the North Bank lower. Yeah. Didn't have a clue he was there, but again, he shuffled over one spot to left centre back. What did you make of his performance overall, mate?
Yeah, again, he's out. He's better at right centre back. That is him. And we'll mention it in a bit. Why tinker with these things? You know, if it ain't broke, don't fix it. The old saying, man. He'll get an average 6 for me today.
Your favourite player? Not Granit Xhaka, he's left. Kai Havertz.
Yeah, mate. Look, I bang the drum. There is a player in there somewhere. You know, you don't get to the levels that he did before he went to Chelsea for no reason. It's just a matter of getting him in the right place, and that's going to be a massive problem for Arteta, as we discussed in my fan cam. I'll give him a 6. He didn't do anything terrible, but he wasn't brilliant, and he's still gelling. He's still got to fit in, but he's got to step up, and I reckon he'll get a 10-game run from Arteta, who's going to try to get his position, make him assess him, and if he don't make it, then we just wasted £65 million.
I agree. Martin Odegaard, I thought he had a good game. Started slow, didn't really see him for the first 20 minutes. Tried very hard, and listen, he had a shot that didn't really go anywhere, but he actually done all right today. And listen, everyone who watches this knows I don't really particularly put him up here. But credit where it's due. I thought he was one of our better players today.
Absolutely. I think one thing I liked about him today was he was talking more. And if you're a captain, you've got to talk until your voice goes harsh. And he was talking a bit more today. I thought he had a decent game. But he has decent games against, no disrespect to Nottingham Forest. They were once a massive team. They're not now. He shows up for these games. I'd like to see that in him doing that against Man City. He goes missing, but I'll give him a 7.
Declan Rice nearly scored twice.
He did.
Nearly scored twice.
Yeah, and that's what I like. I love his movement. He's a nightmare, that guy. Yeah, you can see his frustration with the 2 shots he had. The one he kicked into the ground very nearly went over the keeper, Matt Turner. And fair play to him for turning up. Nottingham Forest, first game away at the club he just left. That's got to be a very difficult thing to do. So respect to him for that. Declan Rice, I'll give him a 7.
Gabriel Martinelli, Gabriel Zidane.
Yes.
Unbelievable bit of skill to set up Eddie Nketiah. Didn't really see him before that, if we're being honest. And then after that, he kind of came into his own. It gave him a bit of confidence, but that was mad. What did you make of that?
Well, yeah, I thought it was quite funny watching your watch along, and I think it was Ola, or was it Matt, who said it was a deflection. I thought, no, it ain't. That's class, man. That is class. I'm not having to go at Matt at all. He meant that little back heel, absolute world class.
Oh, 100% he meant it. 100%.
World class move, and fair play to him, mate. And I will give him. I'll give him an 8 because I think this guy is going to kick on this season. And
is he your man of the match?
No.
Let's go Bukayo Saka. Very poor with his corners. Marked out the game for the first 25 minutes or so. Had a little bit of a sighter and passed it rather than shooting. But then the second one, he thought, nah, sod passing. I'm banging his top bins. And what a strike.
Yeah.
What a goal. Yeah. And listen, we see Erling Haaland score a screamer yesterday. I think that's better. Yeah, that was unbelievable, mate. And his work rate today defensively as well. He was in our box clearing, making tackles, etc. I thought he was superb, mate. I can't lie. I thought, for me, he's man of the match.
He is for me. His goal corners today weren't on target. Too short. Maybe that was a tactic. They were trying to do the flick on, as it was back in the day with Adams and Bold, if you remember that. You know, it's always to the near post, flick it over. Yeah. Bold or Adams would nut it in. 9 for me. I think his goals, absolute class, could be contender, goal of the month. We never know in there. And as you quite rightly say, he was all over the pitch today, fighting for the team. And you can't ask any more than that of any player. So it's a 9.
Eddie Nketiah, someone we've criticised very, very much on this channel. He got his goal, albeit deflected, but still got to be there. And Gabriel Martinelli did the madness. I like the way he dropped his shoulder, told that defender, and took a chance. And if you buy a ticket, you might win the raffle. What do you make of him?
Yeah, I thought he was quite decent today, actually. I really look. You know, I've criticised this guy so much. I'd love him to kick on. I really would. He's Arsenal through and through. I still just don't like the fact that a man of his experience, he was so offside on one of those breaks. He didn't look down the line. He got caught, and nah, you've got to stand up at times, Nketiah. And great goal. I'm not going to knock it, but I will give you a 7.
Tomiyasu came on for Timber, who went off injured.
Yeah, well, when he first came to the club, I liked that Tomiyasu. I was one of the ones bigging him up.
He was.
Unfortunately, he's too injury prone, and he didn't do anything today for me. To be honest, he did a job, but he wasn't outstanding. Didn't get forward enough down that right hand side. So sorry, mate. I'll give him a 6.
Let's go Trossard.
Why come on? Well, why come on so late? That's Arteta's fault.
18.5 minutes left to go, plus stoppage time.
He gave it his best. Had one chance. His distribution was average, but when you come on and you're like when we're in that position, 2-1 down, and you know the game's basically leaving you because they are on us. They changed their tactics. They not Forrester brought on those 2 bloody mentally fast big players.
Yeah, they were fucking quick. They were quick.
Outran Saka, and Saka's no slouch. Let's put it right.
Left him for dead. That was Elanga. We never see that at Man United. Left him for dead.
Yeah. But anyway, getting back to the point, I'll give him a 6.
Gabriel Magalhaes came on right towards the end just to shore things up. What do you make of him?
Gabriel Magalhaes didn't do a lot, did his job, which is all we can ask. I'll give him a 5 because it was a late time he came on. But negativity there, pure negativity from Arteta at home at the Emirates, and you take off one of your forward players to bring on a defender. I can see that at Old Trafford. I can see that at the Etihad. I can see that at Anfield. But at the Emirates, you're at home. I don't see that. That's poor. But nothing against the player. He did his job. And I'll give him a 6.
You know how this works, people. If you don't like the ratings, cry. We don't care. We'll be back again for the Palace game. We're going to do a 3-2-1 countdown, and we're going to rate the manager. 3, 2, 1.
4.
5. Go on, Jez.
I just think he totally cocked up the starting lineup. I don't understand what he was thinking. This is Nottingham Forest coming to the Emirates. Surely to God, you put in your top midfielder. My personal opinion, people say no, he's not. You put him in midfield. Yeah, I know we talked about it. Havertz has got to fit in somewhere, and that's probably why he did it. But I said to you, Lee, why not then go a 2-1 and have Havertz at 1 playing behind the strikers? Well, call them strikers. They're not really strikers, but there we go. 4-4. Sorry, 2-1-3-4. Yeah, I mean, because I did say put him play a 4 midfield, but that means Declan Rice can't play. We've got to play Declan Rice. He's absolute class. But I'd go 2-1-3-4 and let him slot in. But I think it was an absolute madness today. Absolute madness.
Mate, I totally agree. I thought the starting 11 was mad. Gabriel Magalhaes benched, everyone shifting over, Thomas Partey in, Havertz in, and all of that was done to accommodate Havertz.
Yes, it will cost us.
I just find insane. Like,
Cost
But
us.
listen, you either live by the sword or die by the sword. And on that bombshell, we are going to wrap this up, people. Big up to everybody who's watched the watch along, the fan cams. Make sure you sub to Jez's channel, Arsenal History and More. Make sure you sub to me, Lee Reacts as well. And we'll be back again on Monday with Kenny before the podcast. Day off tomorrow. Yes. Mate, there's a massive hornet flying around my gaff.
Nice.
No, that's huge.
Oh, God.
Yeah, this is coming off, mate. That is huge. Right, I'm out of here. We're going. Goodbye.
Take care.
Adios.